Your friends see you posting your workouts every week. They see you sweating, moving weights, seemingly doing everything right. But then you meet them at the beach and nobody even notices that you train. You look like the guy who's never held a dumbbell in his life. That's the truth many don't want to hear. Effort without the right strategy is wasted time. But here's the good news. There are science-backed biohacks that can turn every set, every meal, and every hour of sleep into visible results. Today, we're breaking them down, clear, simple, and immediately actionable. Hack 1. Time under tension. Slower is stronger. Most people train far too quickly. They rush through their reps as if muscles were counting them, but muscles don't count. They respond to tension. The key is how long they are under load. Studies show extended eccentric phases, the slow lowering of the weight, significantly increase hypertrophy. If you lower the weight in a controlled way, hold briefly at the bottom, then go explosively upward, you send a strong signal to the muscle, grow. But there's more. Eccentric work places a high mechanical load on the muscle fibers. This is where the real growth stimulus happens. And here's the truth. The first set is the most efficient one. That's when your muscles are fresh, when you can apply the greatest focus and the highest load. If you sleepwalk through it, you lose the best chance to stimulate growth. That means 6 to 15 slow, clean reps are often more effective than 50 rushed ones. Your body doesn't respond to numbers, it responds to stimulus. So don't waste time and be focused from the very first set. Control the weight on the way down and make every contraction count. Hack 2. Metabolic drop sets. Triple the growth stimulus. Many stop as soon as they hit muscle failure. But often it's not the muscle that gives up. It's just your leverage. That's exactly where metabolically driven drop sets come in. Example. You start with the hardest variation, say decline push-ups. Once you can't continue, you immediately switch to regular push-ups. When you fail there, you move without pause to incline push-ups. One exercise becomes 3, no pause, non-stop tension. Science confirms, training to deep muscular fatigue leads to stronger adaptation. Your body has no choice. It must grow to withstand the next time. Hack 3. Sleep. The real anabolic window. Some swear by the protein shake right after training because they believe that's when the anabolic window opens. But the real anabolic window doesn't open in the gym. It opens in the bedroom. While you sleep, your body releases growth hormones, testosterone is re-regulated, and muscle fibers repair themselves. Studies show that sleep deprivation drastically impairs muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Sleep is not optional, it is training. If you neglect it, you block your progress. Hacks. Keep your room dark and cool, reduce screen time before bed, and support your body with magnesium glycinate. That way, you switch your body into maximum repair mode. Hack 4. Cold exposure. Regeneration at the push of a button. Many celebrate sore muscles as proof of hard training, but days of soreness are not a sign of progress. They're a sign of inefficient recovery. If it takes you days before you can train again, you're losing valuable growth time. This is where cold helps. 2 to 3 minutes in a cold shower or ice bath is enough to reduce inflammation and reset your nervous system. Studies show cold accelerates recovery and reduces muscle damage. That means you can train again faster, fit more high-quality sessions into your week, and make progress much more quickly. Hack 5. Collagen plus vitamins, the underestimated secret weapons. When we talk about building muscle, everyone thinks of muscles. But long-term, something else limits your progress: weak joints and tendons. Many athletes use collagen with vitamin C. And yes, vitamin C does play a role in collagen synthesis. But here's the catch. Because vitamin C is highly anti-inflammatory, it can actually blunt the training stimulus if taken around workouts. That's why vitamin B is a smarter choice before training. Vitamin B supports energy metabolism, nervous system function, and overall performance, helping your body use that session to the fullest. Ignore this, and you risk long-term damage, forcing repeated breaks. Take it seriously, and you create the foundation for years of hard, unlimited training. Many athletes believe they already have the most important micro and macronutrients under control. But this is exactly where the biggest blind spot in muscle growth hides. In a moment, I'll show you a study that flips the worldview of many athletes upside down. But before that, Hack 6. Morning sunlight, the natural booster. This hack might be the simplest of them all, and at the same time, one of the most effective. Morning sunlight. Just 10 minutes outside within the first hour after waking are enough to stabilize your circadian rhythm. Morning light improves sleep quality, regulates energy levels, and positively affects testosterone levels. The result: you're more awake during the day, recover better at night, and give your body the hormonal foundation for muscle growth. A simple ritual with maximum effect. Hack 7. Protein, the myth of timing. One of the biggest myths in fitness: you must consume protein immediately after training, or else you lose your gains. But studies show it's not timing that matters, but total daily intake. Your body builds muscle not only in a narrow window, but over many hours. For most, 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight are ideal. Whether you split that into 3 or 5 meals matters much less. The crucial point is, you must consistently hit your daily target. That's the 90% lever that guarantees growth. Think your protein shake saves you? Wait until you hear which other macronutrient actually decides between progress and stagnation. Hack 8. Carbs, the forgotten turbo. Protein, protein, protein. If you listen to the fitness world, you'd think it's the only nutrient. But here comes the bomb. Carbohydrates are at least equally important, and almost everyone has underestimated them in strength training. The latest meta-analyses show those who consume carbs before or during hard sessions achieve more reps, more sets, more total volume. And it's exactly this volume that truly drives muscle growth. Ironically, countless athletes grind away in the gym, proudly down their post-workout protein shake, and don't even notice they're already leaving gains on the table during training because the tank is empty. Protein repairs, sure, but carbs are the fuel that make the critical training stimulus possible in the first place. I recommend you an intake of 0.3 to 0.5 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight. For example, an 80-kilogram athlete should consume about 24 to 40 grams of carbohydrates. That's why this insight isn't just nice to know, it's absolutely crucial for anyone who trains seriously. It's a small change, but a powerful game changer in your training. Most people think building muscle just means train harder, more reps, heavier weights. But if that were enough, everyone suffering in the gym would be massive. The truth is, growth doesn't happen through blind effort, but through smart strategies that work with your biology, not against it. And that's what these hacks are for. They're levers you can pull. Each one transforms your effort into visible results. In the end, you decide which lever you want to pull. Do you slow down your reps, optimize your sleep, or jump straight into the cold shower? Write it in the comments. Pick at least 2 hacks, start today, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your body changes. Follow me here for more real science on performance and well-being. And next time you walk into a room, no one will doubt that you train.